and welcome, Inspired Podcast community. This is your new episode. My name is Caroline, and my today's guest is Heather Holmes, and I'm so happy that she said yes. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm so excited for today.
Oh, me too. And let me present you a little bit to the audience. So, you are the dynamic founder and CEO of Publicity for Good. That is a communications firm partnered with over 200 purpose driven brands and some of the most well known coaches that we achieved media success nominations and awards like the Forbes 30 Under 30 and PR News Top Women in PR Awards showcase a journey brimming with determination and excellence. And I want to know more about that. Can you tell me something? What do I have to imagine if I hear publicity for good?
Yes.
What is-
Absolutely. So, first of all, Publicity for Good, we are a PR and communications company, and we partner with amazing people and brands that have a business and are doing good in the world. And that's really our mission.
Oh, then I am right here because I'm doing publicity, the podcast. It's serving the world. We are in 31 countries now. And yeah, what are you doing in the for the world?
Yeah. So it's everything looking at on a local level. It's, growing our own food and taking care of our family, having chickens, like thinking about your local family. We're a team of 30, so it's taking care of our team um, emotionally, mentally, financially, just making sure, they're performing and, they're taking care of themselves. And then it's really partnering with people and brands, amplifying their message when their company is very purpose driven.
Mhm. I understand. And what inspired you to start it?
Yes. So I have been a publicist for over a decade. And you hire a publicist because they're the ones who utilize their media contacts. They're
Mhm.
the ones that every single day are pitching the media, looking for opportunities for you to get in the media. And I got my start at an advertising agency. I was there for 3.5 years. And then from there, I started Publicity for Good 8 years ago.
Wow, that's impressive. Thank you so much for sharing. And what inspires you in general, like every day to get up and do the work?
Yeah, it really is the mission of our clients. Like, we have clients that are helping so many people with their health or helping people with their finances or food and beverage companies who are making better for you healthy food, like real food. And I see the impact that their brands and businesses are having. And knowing that we can reach more people by getting them in the media, that's really the driving factor. We're growing their business, we're growing their community, and we're able to reach more people to tell them about their service and product.
Wow, I love it. I absolutely love the word growth here and everywhere. It's important. Life is all about growing and expansion and expression, you know. So my
Yeah.
next question is, who inspires you?
Yes, I always believe that you should find mentors that are more successful than you, both financially, but also mentors that are in alignment with who you are as a person. So, if being a wife is important to you, or if traveling or volunteering is important to you, finding a mentor that is in alignment with not only where they are financially, but where they are personally. But I've had so many great mentors over the years, a lot of successful moms who were running really successful businesses. And then probably my dad and uncle, they were really successful entrepreneurs. I watched them build businesses. And then when I was really young, when I was 16, my dad died, and then my uncle died 2 years later. So, really building a legacy in honor of them is also a driving factor for me, too.
Oh, I love that you said this in honor to them. Yes, in loving memory Yeah, I can relate to this. Thank you so much for sharing. And who was the best mentor you ever had?
Best mentor I ever had. That's such a good question. I feel like my mentors change all the time.
Mhm.
As in, I've paid to be in masterminds, I've paid for coaches. They've been extremely helpful. And now I probably have like 4 to 5 female entrepreneurs that their content really inspires me. So they're the only people that I like listen to their content, or I go on Instagram and like watch their reels. So you can, I think, get mentors by paying for a coach, joining a mastermind, or just finding people on social media and, subscribing and like listening to their podcasts and everything.
Yes, that's so true and inspiring as well. Thank you so much. And how do you inspire other people?
Yeah, I think it's really just running a business, not giving up, being a mom, having 2 under 2, almost 3 under 3 soon, being intentional, going against the grain, um, probably shows others that they can do it too.
Yeah, that's so true. It's like leading by example.
Yes.
You say this?
Yes.
Mhm. Wow. And what are your gifts and talents?
I would say definitely connecting people, getting people excited about a mission or a cause, and relationship building.
Okay, so would you consider yourself as a networker?
I would say so.
Okay. And what are you doing in order to, when I imagine, I used to go to LinkedIn, for example, and
Huh?
so offline, and when you start a conversation, do you have some advice for people? For example, starting with networking, not used to, like being introvert or something.
Yeah. So I would say networking has gotten easier over the years because you can just you can use LinkedIn from the comfort of your own home, right? And it really is a numbers game. So if you reach out to 100 people, right, like you have to know that if you get a no, it's not a no right now. You can follow up later. But I believe it's definitely a numbers game. And I think it's super important to just have faith that you're going to get the right connections. But it really comes down to the execution and the action.
Mhm. Okay, that sounds great. Thank you so much. And do you have a goal for 2024? What is your goal, or do you set intentions?
Yeah. So we have some big goals. Across the board. We've been a company for 8 years. We're a full time team of 30 working at Publicity for Good. And then we also have Raptor, and Raptor is PR service with a software, signalraptor.com. And we really want to make PR more accessible to people and brands. Um, Hiring a publicist or a PR firm is definitely a premium investment. It's anywhere from 3,000 a month USD to $10,000 a month USD, and not everyone can afford that. So with Raptor, we created an experience, a program, a service that makes PR accessible. So all the services that you would get for 80% of the investment. So really focused on growing that and really helping as many people as possible get their story into the world.
Wow, that's exciting. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
And I forgot. No, I don't. So what are you seeking for? What can people help you with? Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good question. How can people help me?
Mhm.
It's so interesting when you're a giver and you like give to others, right? You don't really take time to think about like, well, where would I, how could I use help?
Yes.
I would say just like more amazing people or connections that are wanting to impact their communities and audience by sharing tactical advice and helping people get in the media. So if anyone has a podcast, I'd love to provide value and really help your community understand um, exactly what to do, how to create your story, how to reach out to the media.
Oh, I love that. And would you love to be on more podcasts yourself?
Oh, absolutely. That's a goal for sure.
Okay, then I understood it right, and and I will contact. I will send you my contact for that. This is so exciting. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And now, when people reach out to you now,
Uh-huh.
after listening to this episode, do you have special offers or services?
Yeah. So if you reach out to me, you can find me at signalraptor.com. And that will be details for you to join Raptor. And then also, I always love doing free discovery calls. So if you can put my Instagram handle in the show notes, people could reach out to me on Instagram and LinkedIn too. But I love doing free discovery calls to help people really craft their story and see how it will help grow their brand and business.
Wow, I love that. Thank you so much. This is so generous. And
Yes.
discovery call, I like the word, discovery. It's like like in the orbit, these rocket ships,
Yeah.
like discovery. Wow, thank you so much. And if you have, or you have a last message for our audience, I'm sure. Yes.
Yes. So getting in the media, I have found to be the fastest way to grow your impact in business. And I've helped people get in the media that don't have a like fancy website or funnels. All you really need is your story. So there's a huge opportunity for you to make a difference and grow your business by getting in the media.
Wow, thank you so much. So it's about visibility. A
Yes.
keyword, visibility, to be seen and heard.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I have to re-listen to this episode. There were so many nuggets. Thank you. And people, please reach out to Heather. She's amazing. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And see you in the next episode.